Hey everyone, welcome back to the show. I'm so glad you're here with me today. Before we dive in, take a moment to get comfortable. Grab your coffee, find your favorite spot. Today we're talking about something we all do but rarely admit. Something that affects every single person. We're exploring procrastination. That sneaky habit that keeps us stuck and frustrated with ourselves every day. If you've ever put off important tasks, you're definitely in the right place right now. This episode will help you understand why we delay and how to finally break free. So let's get started on this journey together. Ready? Here we go. Procrastination isn't just being lazy. It's actually a complex emotional response to tasks we find difficult. When we delay work, our brain is trying to protect us from uncomfortable feelings like fear. We might fear failure, success, judgment, or simply not knowing where to start with something big. Our mind tricks us into thinking we'll feel more ready tomorrow. But tomorrow never comes. The delay becomes a habit. We keep pushing tasks away until they become urgent and stressful. Then we rush through work at the last minute, creating poor results and more anxiety. This cycle repeats over and over, making us feel guilty and disappointed in ourselves regularly. Scientists have studied procrastination for decades and discovered some fascinating things about our brains and behavior. When we think about difficult tasks, our brain's alarm system activates, creating real physical discomfort. To escape this discomfort, we turn to easier, more pleasant activities like social media scrolling. These activities give us instant gratification and temporary relief from the uncomfortable feelings we're avoiding. But this relief is short-lived. The task still waits, now with added guilt and pressure. Our brain learns this pattern. It starts automatically avoiding difficult tasks to prevent emotional pain. This becomes an unconscious habit that controls our behavior more than we realize each day. Perfectionism is one of the biggest reasons people delay starting important work on their projects. We want everything to be perfect, so we wait for the right moment or mood. Fear of judgment makes us avoid tasks where others might see our work or performance. Feeling overwhelmed by big projects causes us to shut down instead of taking small steps. Lack of clear direction leaves us confused about where to start or what to do. Boring or repetitive tasks feel unbearable, so we seek more interesting activities instead of working. Low energy or poor mood makes everything feel harder than it actually is right now. Procrastination costs us more than we realize. It affects our work, relationships, and personal well-being. Delayed projects create stress and anxiety that builds up over time, affecting our mental health. Last-minute rushing leads to lower quality work and missed opportunities for career growth and success. We disappoint others when we don't meet deadlines, damaging trust and professional relationships over time. The guilt and shame from procrastinating affects our self-esteem and confidence in our abilities. We miss out on learning and improvement because we're always in crisis mode, just surviving. Sleep suffers when we stay up late trying to catch up on delayed work and commitments. The good news is that procrastination is a learned behavior, which means we can unlearn it. Start by recognizing your personal procrastination triggers and patterns without judging yourself too harshly here. Break large tasks into tiny steps that feel manageable and less overwhelming to your stressed brain. Set up your environment to make starting easier and remove distractions that pull you away. Use the 2-minute rule. If something takes less than 2 minutes, do it right now. Schedule specific times for work and treat them like important appointments you cannot cancel or reschedule. Forgive yourself when you slip up. Self-compassion helps more than harsh criticism and negative self-talk. The Pomodoro Technique uses 25-minute work sessions followed by short breaks to maintain focus and energy. Time blocking involves scheduling specific activities in your calendar, like meetings with yourself for important work. The Eat the Frog method means doing your hardest task first when your energy is highest. Creating accountability by telling someone about your goals increases your chances of following through successfully. Reward yourself for completing tasks, even small ones, to build positive associations with working and productivity. Use visual reminders and to-do lists to keep important tasks visible and top of mind. Find an accountability partner who checks in with you regularly about your progress on goals. Change happens gradually through small, consistent actions rather than dramatic overnight transformations that rarely stick long-term. Focus on building one new habit at a time instead of trying to change everything. Start with tiny actions that feel almost impossibly easy to complete every single day without fail. Consistency matters more than perfection when you're building new patterns of behavior and thinking habits. Track your progress to stay motivated and see how far you've come on this journey. Celebrate small wins along the way to keep your motivation high and positive emotions flowing naturally. Be patient with yourself as you develop new patterns of thinking and behaving around work. Remember that everyone procrastinates sometimes. You're not broken or lazy if you struggle with this common challenge. The key is awareness, self-compassion, and taking small steps toward change every single day moving forward. Start today with one tiny action toward a task you've been avoiding for too long now. Your future self will thank you for breaking the cycle and creating better habits starting right now. Thanks for listening today. I hope this episode helps you move forward with more confidence and clarity. Remember to subscribe and share this with someone who might benefit from hearing these ideas today. Until next time, take care of yourself and keep making progress, one small step forward.